The match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker. Well, there's a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Can he create something? Dejan Stankovic. Tied it up by the keeper. We're off here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Saha. He's looking for support. There's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. Pressure on the opposition now. A throw in a dangerous area. It looks like he'll go for a cross. ball in. Here's Robin. He continues his run down the left. Wilton. And Makalele. Here's Vieira. Wilton. Ribery. Great interchange there. Wilton! Picked up by the keeper. Here's Lanza. Now the defender read it well. Wilton! It's over. Too high.
You know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Oh yeah. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Here's Snyder. And Koku. Koku! A little too high.
I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. Just didn't come off for him.
Vieira. Carries the ball through the middle. Can he make a chance? Vieira. He makes shot. And it's in. A stunning goal with his right. They're ahead by a goal to nil. And Snyder. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Plays it back to the keeper. Abida. Threads it through the middle. How about this? Declare. Here's Van Nistelrooy.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Here's Sylvestre. Sylvestre. Dealt with that threat well. Nightingale. Babel. Really stopped in his tracks there. Runs with the ball towards the left flank.
That was all set up by the through ball.
The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. Lanzard. Here's Lanza. Nightingale. Nice footwork. Here's Lanza. Still got a lot to do from there. Saha. Can he get a clean strike here? Here's Snyder. Babel. man in space. The whistle goes for half-time, and the players head off to the dressing room, with the managers, no doubt, having plenty to say during the break. Trevor, tell us what you've made of the performance so far.
Well, both teams are well organised at the back and up front as well, actually. But you can't say...
We kick off. Let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. They've switched sides for the second half. Will there be a goal here? Henry! And it's in the net! Goal! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, haven't they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
And Lanzard. Kaku. Snyder.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Sylvestre. Here's Makalele. Robin. And Kaku. Van Nistelrooy. Wonderful defending there. Knocked it through. He has to score now. Henry! It's there! They are completely in control of the game now. And the first... It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. Intercepted. And Mattison. Robin. And Kaku. Holds on to the ball. He's on the rampage. 1-1 here. Lanza. And Kaku. Get through the gap. The keeper's looking nervous. He has his defence to thank for saving him there.
The ball has eluded the defence.
There's not a lot of support. Into the box. And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball. Declare. Danger now, down on the left-hand side. Needs to test the keeper here. Can they keep defending like that? He goes on himself. Into the penalty area. Henry! Amazing goal! That puts them firmly in command. That's his fourth of the game. It's becoming a one-way contest, Trevor.
Well, they've looked outstanding today in just about every department. Unstoppable, really.
And Snyder. Went down from the challenge. No whistle, though. He's still on the run. Well work to win the ball. Here's Lanza. Robin. Declare. More ball. Cut out well. Declare. Chance to cross. Great defending there. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Now they've split the defence wide open. Just dived in there, gave away a free kick. The tackle player still down and needing attention too. And I don't think the referee had much of a choice there but to show a yellow card. Good pass. Will there be a goal here? Well work to win the ball. Looking for support now. A good cross might give us another goal here. Well found by his teammate. Henry! It's an amazing goal. They just can't stop scoring. As the scoreline indicates, they've been so clinical in front of goal today. And Snyder. Declare. Stopped the attack well.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Snyder. Van Nistelrooy. The defence has done well so far. And Lanzard. Went in and won the ball too. Stops it nicely. That's a great goal. And they've narrowed the gap to 4 goals. They've scored a goal, but there's not a whole lot to celebrate, really, is there, Trevor?
No, I think you're right, but the only consolation perhaps is they're probably unlikely to play this bad ever again.
And he wants it back. Babel. And Lanzard. That is sloppy play. There will be 2 additional minutes to be played. Here's Robin. Zaha. Here's Trezeguet. The referee brings an end to the game. They never looked in trouble, and the win was never in doubt. What for you was the decisive factor? The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Great ball through. Ball one, good defending there. But Luque. Can he keep it going? Can he hit the target? They're defending well, very well indeed. And they've got behind the fullback. Turns defence into attack there. Amiyaro. Neatly threaded ball. Sneaks into the penalty area. Superbly done. They are in front. Can they add another and put the result beyond doubt? Tries to slice open the defence. Steals the ball. They're on the attack. Showed his defensive quality there. If he can deliver a good ball in, we may see the equaliser. Into the danger area. Seedorf. That's a finish. It's all square. Great goal from the midfielder.
This is going to be a...
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Neither side wants a draw, and I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
Wonderful defending there.
He cut that one out very well.
Can he create something?
The keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
Who's waiting in the middle?
He almost made it.
The keeper made a fine save. It's been cleared. Here's Luque. Can he conjure up here? A terrific goal. Let's see how a goal affects play here. A single goal separates them. Had the ball now. Luque. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Nice through ball. Here's Dyer. He finds space for a shot. Well read and intercepted. Kaká. Here's Ricardo Oliveira. On the ball here. They're in a good position down the right. Oh, great defending there. Dyer.
It looks easy, but that is a quality piece of skill.
And challenge there. A free kick in a dangerous position. There are 5 men in the wall.
It's a good cross.
Is there room for a shot? Through to the flank. They're making good progress down the right side. Will he test the keeper? Brought an end to the attack. Finds him well. Sneaks into the box. Cafu. And it's hit forward. Poorly timed challenge. That's their first change today. The injured player has been replaced.
Yes, they didn't have any other option. Let's hope it's nothing too serious.
Bunch. Owen. Neat ball through. Sloppy goalkeeping there. He has his defence to thank. It is only a corner. It's curling in. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. He's still on the run. Bramble. A difference of 1 goal here with the half-time break coming up. And Martin.
There's no support.
Goal inside here.
The keeper made no mistake there.
Gets it.
A perfect ball.
It went over the line for a goal kick. Here's Maldini. Careful. And the ball's out of play. Still going, real chance here. Slip through the gap. A sight of goal here.
Chance for a good cross here.
Amazing goal! 3-1, they may try to defend this lead now. Hung on to the ball in a good position. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. Talk us through that half, Trevor.
Well, they had most of the possession, and that really paid off. They're controlling the ball very well and piling on the pressure.
3-1 is the situation, and at half-time, we've had 4 great goals in that first 45. Here we go. Hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Saviola. Can you get a clean strike here? The ball's out for a goal kick. And Juan.
He cut that one out very well.
Can he get the room he needs? Kelly. And Aymar had the ball now. And he's got on the end of it. Can you get a clean strike here? Trouble for the defence from the left. Here's Saviola. Obvious foul there, free kick. On the ball here. Kufre. Here's Aymar. Mascherano. Saviola. Played through. Corner. Drives it to the middle. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. To the man in space.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Kaká. Win the ball back. Here's Cambiasso. Lunged in and gave away a free kick. The yellow card is out here. Looking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. Can he put it away? Roberto. There's not a lot of support. A chance to counter-attack here. And he gets shot away. Here's Cafu. Cafu. Looking for support now. Possession maintained here. The man picks it up in space and attacks from the right. Saviola. Took him out. Free kick awarded. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. Good running on the ball. Here's Ronaldinho. 15 minutes left of the first half. Ball held on to there. Ronaldinho. Gets it. Adriano. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide the right post.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
He could swing it in here. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Had the ball now. Here's Kaká. Just needs a yard. It's a super jinking run. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. This could be interesting. They're breaking out quickly here. Can you shoot? Put it in! It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? And Emerson. What can he do here? Just wide and into the side netting. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want. But they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Out wide. The ball is over the line. It's a goal kick. Here's Lucio. Kaká. Possession lost there. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Roberto. There's not a lot of support. Wins possession to stop the attack. And Cambiasso. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. All one, good defending there. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. Well, it was so disappointing to fall a goal behind right at the end of the first half, Trevor.
Yes, I know they've got called out, but there's no point.
That's the second half underway. I wonder how the next 45 minutes will compare to the first. The sides have been changed for the second half. Mascherano. Into the box. Dealt with that threat well. And Crespo. Here's Riquelme. Oh, mistimed lunge there. Gave away a free kick. Kept it well, still on the attack. Crespo. Looking around for support. Slides a pass into the open space. Can he find half a yard here? It looks like he'll go for a cross. Shooting chance here. Turns defence into attack there. Riquelme. On the ball here. Get the ball back. And Crespo. Good pass. Slides it past the defence. Can he find the target? Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Well work to win the ball. He's looking for support.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Ronaldinho! He had some power, but not the accuracy.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
Carlacini. And Riquelme. What will he do now?
Plenty of options for a cross.
Nicely found. In the right place at the right time.
That was a superb interception.
Brought an end to the attack. Poorly timed challenge. Looking for support now. Kufre. And Riquelme. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Kaka. What can he do here? They're still on the attack here. Kaka. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Here's Riquelme. Riquelme. Gets it. Nice work to keep possession too. Aymar. Mascherano. Cambiaso.
That's picked up by the keeper.
Cafu. Good teamwork there. Finds his man in space. What can he do from here? Kaka. That's a finish. terms with an equalising goal. That is top class. You could really feel the relief of the striker. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. And sorry. The scores are level, and all that remains on the clock is 5 minutes. Can anyone get the game winner here? They win possession. Sorin. Here's Crespo. Can he create something here? Another chance. He took it so well. They're back in front. In the dying moments of the second half. He was alive for the chance of a rebound and took full advantage in a ruthless fashion. The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. 1 minute is being shown on the board. And Zeraberto. What will he do now? Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. Could be costly. 5 targets in the box. We're disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
Well, I think the crowd were behind him all the way. They'll be sorry it wasn't in the back of the net, though.
Mascherano. The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. A well-deserved win for them today as they went out fully focused. There's the kickoff. I wonder what drama will unfold today. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Mascherano. It's through. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball.
No let-up from the defence here.
Dealt with it very expertly. Still on the ball here. And Crespo. They're off on the counter-attack. Needs to test the keeper here. And challenge there, free kick given. Here's Tevez. The man picks it up in space and attacks from the right. Interception, big chance. Another challenge, free kick awarded. Can he find the space? Stopped him well there. Sorin. Here's Riquelme.
It must be a goal.
There's a chance for a cross here. Knocks it through the defence. And Cavaccini. Mascherano. And Riquelme. Poor ball intercepted. No, it's been snuffed out. Cavalry is getting slower. Will this be a goal? Too obvious. Mascherano. And Crespo. Is there room for a shot? What a goal! They're ahead by a goal to nil. Emerson. Possession maintained here. Cafu might have run out of steam. Here's Riquelme. 30 minutes into the first half. Aymar. That was careless. Adriano. Oh, that was nearly a goal on the right.
I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off.
Gabriel Milito. Mascherano. Here's Aymar. And Cambiasso. Oh, that went well. Needs to test the keeper here. He could swing it in here. We're in possession down the left wing. Finds himself in the box.
And that shot comes off the keeper's gloves and out of play. It's a corner.
To the target in the middle. He's off down the left wing. Possession lost there. Mascherano. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just the one goal divides them. Good pass. Finds himself in the area. Needs to find the target with the ball in. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. They're in a good position down the right. Chance to cross. Gets it. He's still going. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. It's into the face of goal. Now it's a goal kick. Cafu. Down the line. Kaka. The whistle goes for half-time, and the players head off to the dressing room, with the managers, no doubt, having plenty to say during the break. What's your take on the half, Trevor? Will we see the lead widen, do you think?
Very difficult to say, really, Peter. Both sides are really all out for the win today.
Just the one goal separates them. 1-0 it is as we await the second half. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. Goes to ground, but the ref waves play on. They win possession. Here's Cambiasso. They've got two in the middle. Ronaldinho. Looking for support now. Adriano.
Keeper has been kept busy today. They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
He's carried the ball forward. Campbell. Moving well down the right-hand side. Late challenge. Down the left-hand channel. Kelme. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Really stopped in his tracks there. There's real danger. Ronaldo. They're back on level terms now.
Yeah, let's hope we can see some more attacking play.
Kufre. And Riquelme. Tevez. Gets it in space. They could break the deadlock here with a good ball in. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. And Kaká. He continues his run down the right. Can he find the target? It's over the bar. That was close. The goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. They just got to be more accurate.
Cambiasso. And Messi. Riquelme. Wins the ball, great defending. Really stopped in his tracks there. Got caught on the ball there. Remarkable goal! They've taken the lead. The momentum is shifting in this game. They put themselves in front, Trevor. Can they hold on now for the win?
Well, as long as they keep the concentration, I don't see why not.
He's on the rampage. Riquelme. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Here's Tevez. Concedes a free kick in a dangerous area here. That challenge has caused tempers to flare up, and the referee needs to take some action here, just to calm things down. Sends it back to him. The ball's out. Goal kick. Juan. Good running on the ball. What's a finish. He squeezed in an equaliser. That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give them a real boost, and we could see things change from here on in.
And Roberto Carlos. Brought an end to the attack. Cambiasso. Cafu. Well, he just couldn't find the accuracy there.
I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Mascherano. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Excellent defending there. The final whistle is approaching and the scores are level. Will we see a winner here? He's carried the ball forward. They're making good progress down the right side. Ronaldo! He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
And Carlacini. Messi. And Riquelme. There'll be 2 additional minutes. Riquelme. A good cross could get the winner here. Goal inside here. Oh, great defending there. Nothing between the two sides after 90 minutes here, so we go into extra time. And I wonder now, will we find a winner in extra time? Let's hope so. Well, Trevor, they left it late to find an equaliser.
Oh yes, they'll be delighted to have pulled the goal back.
The first half of extra time is underway. Do you think they deserve that equaliser, Trevor?
Absolutely. A defeat would have been very cruel.
Here's Riquelme. Oh, that must have saved the top of the bar. So had that gone in, we would have had a different game on our hands, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They really have to make these chances pay off.
Juan. Emerson. Aymar. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. What can he do here? The referee has given a corner kick. Drives it to the middle. Mascherano finds a teammate. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Gets it in space. Really careless pass there. Kufre. They're in a good position down the right. Here's Ronaldinho. In the penalty area. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Carlacini. Here's Cambiasso. Riquelme. Looking for support now. Making good progress down the left wing now. through here. There are 5 men in the wall. Good pass. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Ajmi. And the keeper has it. With neither side able to get a winner in the first half of extra time, the game now goes to the second period. That's the end of the first half of extra time. Trevor, any advice for the players here?
Well, it's difficult to know what to say now. One flash of inspiration or one mistake could win or lose the game.
Well, you wouldn't want to be in the players' shoes now. So here we go for this final period of extra time. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. And Ajmi pushing further forward. Riquelme to the man in space. Wonderful defending there. No way through. Might work the keeper here. Here's Kaká. And Crespo. Here's Tevez. It's gone out for a goal kick. Adriano. Intercepted well. Messi. Here's Riquelme. Can he keep it going?
Oh, he got under that one. Never thought the game.
So what a wonderful chance that was to get something out of this game.
Yeah, that's hugely disappointing, Peter. I think they knew the pressure was on them.
Riquelme. Down the middle. Dealt with the threat expertly. And Emerson. With neither side able to get the telling goal in extra time, the game will now go into a penalty shootout. Where will Lady Luck shine now? It looked as if they'd sewn it up before giving away a sloppy goal late in the game.
Yes, but it's been a great game, and I don't think either team deserves to lose, to be honest.
So, doesn't matter how many times you've been in a penalty shootout, even the most experienced of players can crumble under the pressure. It's the first penalty. He saved it! Amazing!
You don't want to keep it really which way it would be going.
Too close to the keeper.
Well, he's taking a gamble there, and it's not.
It's in. Another great save by the keeper.
If you do that and the keeper doesn't move, you're not going to get it.
He rarely misses from here. He puts it to the left corner. They trail by 2. He's made it. It's in.
The tension is unbearable.
What a save! The match is over. That's decided the game. It was a tough game, but they won the penalty shootout. It was a pretty even contest, wasn't it, really? I mean, all the way to the penalty shootout.
Oh, yes, it was a great battle, end-to-end stuff.
That brings us to the end of our coverage this evening, so thank you, Trevor, for joining me.
I've enjoyed every
The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Neat ball through. Receives the ball. They're defending well indeed. Wonderfully won there. Messi. Needs a sighted goal. That's a great goal. It's the opening goal. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? He's looking for support. Showed his defensive quality there. Messi. Xabi. Called offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. And Julie. There's not a lot of support. Xabi. Wonderful defending there. Finds him well. Stopped him well there. Cambiasso. Julie. Poor ball picked off. Oh, it's got through. Looking for support now. Held on to the ball there. Good work to keep the ball. Cambiasso. Here's Rakoba. He goes for the equaliser. The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. Here's Julie. And Xabi. Can he create something here? Wins the ball, great defending. Whistle goes, must be presumably for the foul. Four, right decision, but a bit late I think. Chance to cross. Now it's a goal kick. Here's Javier Zanetti. Rakoba. Can he find the target? Got the shot in, but it's gone over. A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor.
Yes, he'll be choked about that.
Messi. Almost 30 minutes gone. The defender was quick to see this one. And Cambiasso. Rakoba. And Ibrahimovic. Can he hit the target? Well worked to win the ball. Here's Ronaldinho. Slap defending, he gave it away. Nicely found. Needs to find the target here. Free kick awarded. And Xabi. Here's Julie. Chance in the box.
Good tight defensive play there. You just can't give your opposition a chance on goal. Andy knows it. Paul O'Keefe.
Gets it. Needs to test the keeper here. Not the man there, surely. Yep, free kick is given. The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. Here's Cambiasso. And Adriano. Sneaks into the penalty area. Stop the attack dead then. Vigo! The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner. Bends it in. Ronaldinho. Here's Gudjonsson. To the man in space. Chance to shoot. Didn't give it away. Glancing on goal here. Wins possession to stop the attack. Koba. Well worked to win possession. Well read and intercepted there. Here's Figo. Adriano.
Punched away by the keeper there. Sends it behind for a corner kick.
They play it short. Poor ball picked off. Stops it nicely. Still with possession. They can attack from here. The first half is over and the teams head off to the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks.
So let me ask Trevor what he thought of that half.
The better team is winning for sure. They are more positive and are controlling the game all over.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes.
We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their managers' half-time team talks?
The sides have been changed for the second half.
And Messi. Stopped him well there. And Gudjonsson.
And now the counter-attack.
Wonderfully won there.
Mata.
Here's Ronaldinho. Flag up, caught offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. Ibrahimovic. Good pass. Still with it. What a goal!
All square then. Everything to play for here.
Yes, Peter, I wonder if they can take the lead.
Here's Marquez. Gudjonsson. Here's Messi. Still in possession and a good position here. Into the danger area. Had to make it and he did. Here's Figo. Ball given away. Here's Julie.
That is sloppy play.
Crespo. Showed his defensive quality there. Jabi. Here's Gudjonsson. Really stopped in his tracks there. And Figo.
They're off on the counter-attack.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Ronaldinho. Finds himself in the box. Gudjonsson. Glorious.
Well, the fans just love that goal. Will they see another? They intercept the pass.
And Puyol. Ball not given away here. To the man in space.
Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's got behind over a corner.
Goes for the short one. Julie. Ball stolen away. Chance here. Attack came to nothing.
He cut that one out very well.
Here's Materazzi. Cambiasso. Into the penalty area. Into the box. Brought an end to the attack. Ibrahimovic.
It's been deflected out of play.
They played it short.
It cleared. We've reached the last 15 minutes.
Ball given away there. Crespo! Goal!
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
And they want to go on from here and get the winner.
Xavi. Ronaldinho. They give away possession. And Crespo. Is there space for a shot? Really stopped in his tracks there. The ball still with them here.
Motta.
And Julie. Well won there. Nice work to keep possession too.
Deceptive play there, sets off an attack down the right.
Xavi.
Play surges forward. Threads it through perfectly.
Julie!
Well, there was a moment of danger there, but the defender plays it to safety. It's a corner though.
Tosses it short to a teammate. Seemed to be brought down then, but the referee waves play on.
Down the right. So running off the ball for the cross.
Will an end to the attack. And Julie. Here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that's the kind of thing referees have been told to clamp down on.
No, not this one.
Cambiasso.
The left back really needs to stay sharper.
Cuts it out. Can he find his man? And Ronaldinho. Here's Gudjonsson. What will he do here?
And the defence cuts out that through ball.
There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the break.
The first period of extra time is underway. I think they deserve the equaliser, Trevor. Do you think they can go on and win them?
Well, certainly now they're back on level terms, you have to fancy them.
Materazzi. An obvious foul there, free kick. Here's Julie.
That was predictable.
Cambiasso. Turns defence into attack there. Here's Ronaldinho. And Xavi. Straight through the defence.
Goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball.
Here's Cambiasso. Oh, great defending there. Crespo.
Oh, it must have just saved the left post to go wide.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
Motta.
Here's Xavi. And Gudjonsson.
This looks dangerous.
A brilliant finish. They're in front again. They are one up now at 3-2.
Looking for some open space. An attack on the right from the through ball.
Adriano.
That ends the first 15 minutes of extra time. So we've had the first 15 minutes of extra time. Still, we're no closer to knowing who's going to go on to win this extraordinary game.
Well, it's been such a good game, Riddle. In many ways, you don't want it to end.
It really is a shame that one of these two teams must go home as the losers. The second period of extra time is underway. Both teams are rather cancelling each other out.
Arrives in the box. To Jensen. And Messi. Here's Eto'o.
He's looking for support. Cruz.
And Adriano.
Down the right flank.
Inside the box now. Messi.
Now it's a great chance for counter-attack. Can he keep it going?
What will he do here? Julie! Goal!
Surely they can't lose this now.
Just before the end of the second period of extra time. Four-two here, a two-goal lead now. And they still have possession here. Here's Ibrahimovic. And Cambiasso needs a sight of goal. Ibrahimovic!
Well, you have to admire their persistence in grabbing one back, don't you, Trevor?
Oh yes, you do. They didn't let their concentration go, and they've been rewarded for it.
Here's Eto'o. Dealt with the threat expertly. Deliberate foul. Dejan Stankovic. Here's Cambiasso. Threads it down the middle. Headed towards goal. What a flat.
They're back on level terms now. The game is developing into a hot contest.
And Messi. Eto'o. There's the whistle, that's it.
It was a hard-fought battle with lots of goals, but in the end, the spoils were shared. Well, that's all we have time for this afternoon, so thanks to Trevor Brooking for joining me.
Well, it's
A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here.
Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one.
And Lampard. Joe Cole.
Nice footwork.
The ball is over the line. It's a goal kick. Ferdinand. O'Shea. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball one, good defending there. Drogba. Looking around for support. Well held by the keeper. Chopped him down there. Gives away a free kick. Yellow card. Well, I must say that does seem a little harsh. But he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. O'Shea. Saha. Here's Rooney. And Giggs. A sight of goal here. Rooney!
He's going to have to play with a punch from the keeper there. That's a corner.
It's into the middle. Boom, header and goal! The keeper deals with it. Had the ball now. They're moving well down the left-hand side. He crosses it in. The ball's out. Goal kick.
Ricardo Carvalho. 15 minutes into the first half. Evra. O'Shea. Possession gained there. Here's Lampard. And Joe Cole. Showed his defensive quality there. Attack came to nothing. Drogba. It's knocked back to the keeper. And Evra. Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he didn't get that ball well up. Not a bad effort, though.
Well, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'd be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
And Shevchenko. He's gone for goal. Scholes. 30 minutes into the first half. The defence somehow manages to keep it out. He's caught offside there. He got in round the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Here's Lampard. Showed his defensive quality there. Rooney. O'Shea. Stopped the attack well. And this time lunge there. Free kick given. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Sturdy defence here.
This could be interesting.
Free kick conceded in a promising position here.
They could score the opener. With this free kick.
Safely into the keeper's gloves. And Gary Neville. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gary Neville. And Ferdinand. No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way, with half-time fast approaching. And Drogba. Tremendous through ball. Here's Scholes. And Giggs. Here's Rooney. What a free ball. Will he find the target now? Scholes. The shot is deflected out off the defender. Drives it to the middle. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to... We start the second half. The managers have had their say during the break. Let's see how the players respond. Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Drogba! It's gone out, but it came off the defender. To the target in the middle. On the ball here. Boularus.
Dealt with that quite well. The break is on. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. And he belts it. Well off target. He needs to do better than that.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Here's Ashley Cole.
That was predictable.
This looks promising.
Nope, it's been cut out.
Here's Rockberg.
Now it's a great chance for counter-attack.
Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing.
He's looking for the target.
Can they keep defending like that? Lampard. No accuracy with the pass. Ashley Cole. And this time lunge there. Gives away a free kick. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game.
That's cut out, real chance. Here's Evra. Scholes. Probably bringing him off in protection, as of course he's already been booked in this game. Intercepts the pass. Joe Cole.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Scholes.
Well, the cross wasn't bad, but some quick reactions from the defender sent it out for a corner.
It's a corner to the near post.
Kept it well, still on the attack.
The defender was quick to see this one.
Shevchenko. And Evra. Scholes. Good running on the ball. Evra. But he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
And Ashley Cole. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him.
We're into the final quarter of an hour.
Gary Neville. Evra. And passes the ball back. Ricardo Carvalho. Here's a strike.
The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Here's Scholes. Goes to ground, but the ref waves play on. And Lampard. Can you get a clean strike here? Calls for a foul, but no whistle there. Wright Phillips. Here's Czech.
Making good progress down the left wing now. The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. And he lays it back.
2 more minutes is being shown on the board.
Tries to slice open the defence.
Joe Cole. In the box. Nothing between the two sides after 90 minutes here, so we go into extra time. And I wonder now, will we find a winner in...
So here we go into the first half of extra time. How do you expect extra time to pan out now, Trevor?
Well, it looks like being the survival of the fittest. There's a lot of tired legs out there.
Evra. Here's Scholes. Ferdinand. And Evra. Here's Ferdinand. Gary Neville. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball given away. Intercepted. Giggs. Here's Evra. Oh, the defender read it well. That will be a throw-in. Gary Neville. Will he test the keeper? Clear. Here's Shevchenko. Lampard. Here's Paulo Ferreira. It's the end of the first half of extra time, and the scores are still level. Some very, very tired legs out there, but the players are going to have to dig in now and find a spark to provide a winner here.
Still goalless at the end of the first period of extra time, Trevor.
You just get the feeling whoever makes the first mistake is going to suffer as a result.
It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Defences have been on top so far in extra time.
Ferdinand. Here's Evra. Giggs. Here's Shevchenko. Had the ball now. And Park. Gary Neville. So it's an attack on the right. Gets it in space. Can surely put it away. Alan Smith.
Oh, he threw that opportunity away.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Ricardo Carvalho. And Joe Cole.
booted to safety.